after the first weekend program that I did with Swamiji, which was all the way through till Sunday night, early Sunday morning, he announced next morning there's going to be a healer's initiation. And I didn't really know what that was, but he explained it. He said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a chakra in your body that is almost impossible for most people to access, but I can access it. And when I open that chakra, what happens is that you will be filled with bliss. And he said, it's uncontrollable. This bliss will just flow from you. He said, you can try and spend years chipping at it from the outside. He said, but I can enter into your body and come at it from the inside like water breaking through ice. And I can just break the ice and let it flow out onto the surface. So, wow, great idea, right? So I went, and it took place at somebody's house in Seattle. And it took a little while for the ceremony to get going. Then I was initiated. I was like, wow, that's beautiful. And so I left there and was driving back to Vancouver from Seattle. So I was walking down the pavement. I was probably just 10 steps from the house, walking down the road, when all of a sudden this bliss exploded within me. Just laughter exploded. And I literally started to laugh for no reason. And I was laughing, and I doubled up and eventually fell to the floor. I was laughing so hard. There's nobody around, nothing else going on, just me laughing on the floor. And I got up. Wow, this is amazing. Walked another few steps. Again, the same thing. Just all of a sudden, just this immense bliss and joy and ecstasy flowing out of me. And again, I almost fell to the floor. So I finally made it to my car. And again, I'm driving back to Vancouver on my own up the I-5 freeway from Seattle. And I was to be driving along when all of a sudden this feeling would come back up again. And I'd have to pull over this to the side and just burst out in laughter, tears rolling down my face, me doubled up almost. And it was just so wild. It was just so hilarious, just laughing at life, or not even at life, but just laughing, right? Just in a space of total ecstasy. And all the way back to Vancouver, this happened. And what was that? That was the start of a whole shift in perspective in me, in that all of a sudden I realized, wow, my construct about life almost does not exist, right? The construct I had can be literally blown away with a breath, right? And replaced by just glorious perspectives on every aspect of life. So I hope this story is interesting and helpful for you. I've got a bunch more, so stay tuned.